The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. All right, partner, ready to go. Always a pleasure to get things started with you on opening day.
Well, Happy New Year, buddy. And anyone that's involved in baseball, even though it's not January 1st, this is the start of a new year. Every team has playoff hopes. I love this time of the year. I'm excited to get things going.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. Today's starting pitcher, Shane McClanahan.
Well, this guy's coming off a season where he fell short of 200 strikeouts, which is kind of the ultimate for pitchers to get to that level. And it just tells you how nasty his stuff is, but it also leaves a little bit on the table for him to come out this season and make sure that he gets over that number so that he can go into the offseason feeling like I'm in a pretty special group.
Swung on, belted. That one back. And it's gone. Home run. A shot to left. And they grab the lead. It's 1-0.
Well, you got to love a game that brings some action from the jump. And at the plate, he was looking for a pitch to absolutely drive. And, you know, leadoff hitters aren't up there anymore just working the count, trying to get on. They're looking to make some noise and do some damage.
Here's Riley Green. Ramirez steps on the bag. One out in the top of the first. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. It features a great veteran presence, Alan Trammell.
Simply put, Boog, I mean, one of the elite players in the game, arguably the best player in the game, just an absolute unbelievable talent. Always so much fun to watch him go out there and do his thing. Sit back and enjoy the show, and hopefully he's able to do something special in this one.
Next to hit, Al Kaline. Next pitch misses, 2-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. And the pitch. And he walked him.
Batting fourth, the shortstop,
Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. The 1-1. And there's a ball. Next one is off the plate. Ball 3. Kaline leads off first with 1 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
And here is Eric Haas. Fights it off. He'll see another.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
And there's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now it's Javier Baez. Swing, and this ball is hammered. No doubt about it. Out of here. Grand slam. Javi Baez blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, that one won't stay below the radar. That made a lot of noise. Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
Now at the plate, Tony Clark. That catches the zone for a strike. 1-2.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Loud fires over to first, and there's 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1. Hit hard, base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Now he turns and heads for second, and he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Shane McClanahan is done. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A change in the first, and here's the new arm, number 30. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Next to hit, Kerry Carpenter. That's off the mark. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back now in Tampa Bay. And on the hill, Cal Newhouser.
Boog, over 200 career wins. That's a lot by today's standards. Tells you about the longevity of his career, his ability to work deep into games, even when he doesn't have his best stuff.
Manuel Margot up to the plate.
And leading up for the Rays, the right fielder,
And a 1-1. And that's outside.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
That's to third. Cabrera in plenty of time to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Rays lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Here's Wade Boggs now. Ball to strike. They say you win. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever, if they do at all.
The pitch. The other way, and it goes just foul. Ramirez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Goes down looking.
Oh, that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Man at first. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Ball to strike. The pitch. Trammell. They get the force. And that is the inning. One left for Tampa. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here at the ballpark, down the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
1-1 now. Next offering is outside. Upstairs. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players questioning the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. So man aboard. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. The pitch. That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And here it comes. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer it that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses the zone. The count now 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And now it's 3-2. Stays alive. And a pitch. On a line out towards center. Makes the grab on the run. And there's 2 down.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Alan Trammell.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Margot makes the grab, and that is the third out of the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Tigers 5, the Rays nothing. Back here at Tropicana Field, we head to the bottom of the second. Now batting Wander Franco.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And downstairs. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And quickly 1 away in the second.
He's got to throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed. Gets the out.
Isaac Paredes now. 1-2 here. And a ball evens the count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. And that's outside. The wind of the pitch. Popped up left side. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Three and 2. Payoff pitch. In the dirt. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And now it's Brandon Lau. Next offering is in for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And it's even up.
It's a good take.
2-2 count.
Two now. And another ball.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
3-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikes.
Top half of the third inning, and here's the catcher, Eric Haas.
Number 13, Eric Haas.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Swings through that.
Well, these Tigers putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
The batter now, Javier Baez. He hit a grand slam his first time up. And now the lefty. Bounce to the right.
Nope, that's foul.
Kicks and fires. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, it's just a great job of playing catch with the catcher. Exactly where the catcher set up is where he threw that pitch, and probably fooled the umpire a little bit because there was no budge at all.
Two outs, base is empty. Next is switch hitting first baseman Tony Clark. He's 0 for 1. The 1-1. Foul ball there. Here comes a pitch.
That's ball 2.
Three, 2 now.
3-2.
That one down the line and foul ball. Three, 2 on the way. And that one hammered. Margot moving back. Out of here. A towering shot to right. And they add a run. It's 6-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
And now it's Jonathan Scope. Doubled in his first AB. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's not easy laying off that pitch. It's designed to fool you, but he just wasn't fooled at all.
Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. And a pitch. That's inside. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Digging in to the right side, Loud. Whips it to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. It's now a 6-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Rays, Francisco Mejia.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Swings and misses. That's strike 2. 99 miles per hour to finish him off.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
And now it's Jose Siri. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
High fly ball, shallow right field. K-line pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 13, Manuel.
Here's Manuel Margot. Grounded out his first time up. Next offering upstairs. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through that one, out in front that time. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Nothing doing for the offense that time. On to inning number 4. Tigers 6, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. John Shambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Riley Green. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Siri right there to make the grab. And there's one away.
The right fielder, number 6.
And now the right fielder, Al Kaline. And a major milestone is right around the corner. 1 home run short of 400 for his career. And that's downstairs and outside. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. Lined, and that's a base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Back-to-back base hits. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and ripped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
At the plate, Eric Haas. Next pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The next offering misses, and now 3-1.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The pitch. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. K-line, the runner at third. Trammell over at second. Haas over at first with 1 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. At the belt and fires. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
And up next for Detroit, Tony Clark. The pitch. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And he deals. On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time. So they get the out, but a run does score. They turn things over to the southpaw, Jalen Beeks.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Here's the second baseman, Jonathan Schoop. Strike 2. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. Tigers 9, the Rays nothing. Back now in Tampa Bay, Harold Ramirez at the dish. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
Here's the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Went down on strikes his first time through. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses, and the count is 3-1.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hard the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, went around, and the count's full. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Clark to second, and it's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Randy Arozarena next to hit for the Rays. So now 1-2.
2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
And welcome back. Now here is Kerry Carpenter.
Leading off for Detroit, the left fielder, number 30, Kerry Carpenter.
And the pitch. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Bullpen activity starting up now. Zach Littell getting ready to go. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right back to him on the mound. Gathers and throws to first. One away here in the fifth.
The third baseman, number 24,
Miguel Cabrera up now for the Tigers. The pitch. That one 95 to finish him off.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
2 outs, base is empty. Riley Green up now for the Tigers. Swing and a pop-up. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the fifth coming up. Tigers 9, the Rays nothing. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now up for Tampa Bay, Wander Franco.
Wander Franco.
And that one almost got him.
Well, these Rays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 3. And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Franco aboard here at first with nobody out. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Lau at the plate, 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. He provides a surprising amount of pop from the second base position.
Listen, that's not something to take lightly. Getting that kind of production from the guys up the middle.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Back here at Tropicana Field, top 6. Now it's the right fielder, Al Kaline.
There's something pretty special about a player hitting 400 career home runs. He's one shy of that mark right here, so this could be an historic at bat.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. Ripped on a line to center. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down.
Now down. The shortstop,
Alan Trammell up now for the Tigers. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. The 1-1. That's a laser base hit. One down. Eric Haas, the next to hit. Step off, throw to first. And he's back standing. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. And the pitch. Runner on the go. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. On the ground to third. Boggs fires over to first. And he's out.
Up next is the Tigers. The designated hitter, Javier Baez.
Javier Baez up now for the Tigers.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs. And what a fun player to watch. Won the World Series in 2016. He was the NLCS. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. Tigers 9, the Rays nothing. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Francisco Mejia coming up to hit.
Francisco Mejia.
The pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
Great deception with the change up there, and it's all about arm speed. If that arm speed can look just like the fastball, a lot of times you'll get that hitter to swing and miss.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
The wind to the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
So the Rays batting order turns over. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Manuel Margot. And a pitch. On the ground to first. Clark tossed to second. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And stepping in for the Rays, Harold Ramirez. Next one misses, and now 3-1. And a pitch. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4. Take the base.
Now batting, third baseman, Wade.
Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
1 and 2 now. Swings and misses. Gassed it right by him. So the Rays strand a pair, and they're down 9-0. New inning getting started, and now it's going to be Tony Clark.
The first baseman, number 17, Tony Clark.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball 3. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Thompson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And here it comes. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he walked him.
Almost a coin flip for the umpire in that call, but most umpires just don't want to give pitchers a break up in the zone like that.
The second baseman.
So man aboard. Now Jonathan Scope. On the ground to third, might be 2. 1 at second.
Out.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Now back left field.
Kerry Carpenter digs in now. The wind of the pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, each time
Set for the last half of the 7th. Down here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Randy Arozarena.
Randy Arozarena.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Here's Wander Franco, a switch hitter batting right. Here comes a pitch. Just missed. Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
The pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
2 outs, base is empty. And now Isaac Paredes. Out front, rip foul. That one ripped. And out of here. He sends a rocket to left. His first homer of the year, and they inch closer. It's 9-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the second baseman, Brandon Lau, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one wrapped foul. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Left-hand hitter waits. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
And here comes the Tigers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Hal Newhouser done for the afternoon, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New pitcher for the Tigers, Joey Wentz.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
So 2 down, and now the catcher for the Rays, Francisco Mejia. At the belt and fires. In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Now that fastball even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Jose Siri next to hit for the Rays. The 1-1. That one is upstairs.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
And now the lefty at a swing and a line drive at a right field, and that is that. But a solo home run will at least get this closer to respectability. And they're starting to run away. It's now 9-1. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, here's the third baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Number 24, Miguel Cabrera.
Here's a 1-1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Now a slow roller to second. Loud. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
Now the center fielder, Riley Green.
Now the number 2 hitter, Riley Green. The pitch.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, lays out, he's got it.
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead run at the plate. Keep him in the ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
So 2 down now, and here is Al Kaline. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2 just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Tigers are shut down there, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Stepping in, Manuel Margot.
The right fielder, Manuel Margot.
1-2 to Margot. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. Slice to right, and it goes just foul.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
The pitch. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. It was a really good pitch.
Base knock center field.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now the third baseman, Wade Boggs. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and deals. And now the count is even. Ramirez over at first with 1 away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Boggs tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. He did not go around. And the pitch. A rope into right, and that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Smash to the left side. Trammell over to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. 9th inning coming up. Tigers 9, the Rays 1. Now on the mound for the Rays, Ryan Thompson.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Alan Trammell. That misses the zone, and now 3 balls and a strike. That one ripped left field. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And next to hit for Detroit, Eric Haas. Strike 2. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Colin Poche warming up for manager Kevin Cash. The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. That one misses in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses, struck him out.
No need to deviate from the slider right there. The hitter just not making the adjustment. He came at him with the breaking ball, pitch after pitch in that at bat, and evidently there was no answer for it.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Right-handed reliever.
That's the ball.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Tosses to first. Baez gone in the play. That's the third out. What a play to end the inning. There's no way he saw that into the glove.
No, you're absolutely right. All he knew was the grounder was somewhere behind him. Just threw his glove out there, and it stuck. That was pretty cool.
Back now in Tampa Bay, and now Wander Franco.
The shortstop, Wander Franco.
The wind to kick the pitch. Curveball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there, and typically if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement, but still that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
And he deals. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Kicks and fires. What a stop. Gathers and throws on the money. Nice play.
Oh, that is such a tough play, but these guys make it look easy. They slow the game down. That diving stop right there, it's only part of the equation. Then you got to collect yourself, get up, make a good throw, and you got to get it there in time. That's the toughest part, especially when it's got to be on the money.
Last chance for the Rays. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. To third, Cabrera. On to first, ball game. And the Tigers slug their way to a win in this one.
Well, this team was ready from the first pitch of the ball game. Swinging the bats, scoring runs, just very aggressive. I feel like they set the tone, and that tone created a momentum that took them all the way to the finish line. Nice win today.
9-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 9 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Rays, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Our paid